Hey guys, welcome back to Tech News Rain. This is episode 6. In this video, we'll be discussing about the new Fire TV Alexa Voice Remote Pro. We'll also be discussing the Fire TV Cube 3rd generation Rise, stores and RAM, folks. Let's get started. So the main reason why I'm doing this episode is to do a detailed look at this Alexa Voice Remote Pro. So as you're seeing, there's an image on screen now of it, and it looks really nice. So obviously we have all the buttons like we usually do: up, down, left, right, select, Alexa button, power button, home, back, hamburger, fast forward, rewind, play, volume up, volume down, the TV button. Now it's on the Fire TV Stick 4K Max mode, but we also have 8 new buttons, I believe. So first off, we got a settings button. Great, a quick way to get to our settings. We also have number buttons, and I believe these number buttons can be customized to do whatever you want with. So props to Amazon for that. We also have some shortcut buttons down the bottom, which is what Amazon has been starting to do over the past 2 years. And we also have a headphones button. So what this does, I'm guessing, is if you press this button, I'm guessing it will switch from your Fire TV Cube speakers to your audio system speakers and vice versa. That's what I'm guessing this button will do, but who knows. We also have a channel up and down button. So this is great if you're using apps like Neutral TV. You can use these buttons to go up and down the channels. The remote is also backlit. So as you can see here, it is backlit, and it looks very nice, folks. I do like the look of that. And it also has an Alexa Find Me function. So if you lose your remote, you can actually ask Alexa to find it for you, which is genius. Props to Amazon for doing that. And Nvidia did it 3 years ago now. Anyway, so that's the Alexa Voice Remote Pro. Then the price on Amazon in the UK is $34.99, which is in dollars. I can't find it on Amazon.com, but it is on the UK's Amazon, and it will be released November the 16th. So before we discuss more about the Cube in a second, I thought this will be the Fire TV Cube's remote, like by default, because the Cube itself is £139, folks. So I assumed that you were getting the Cube and this Alexa voice remote Pro, that you've got to pay £175 for, which is not ideal, but you got to remember this Cube is gonna compete with the Nvidia Shield. And by the way, I think we are gonna see a new Shield come out next month or late in this month. That's what I think anyway, but you do need to buy this Alexa voice remote Pro separately with the Fire TV Cube. So I assume if you're not buying the Fire TV Cube without taking Alexa voice remote Pro, I will still assume it comes with a remote which looks a benign this. So I am assuming that the Cube will come with this type of remote. So I will assume that the Cube will come with this remote and this Alexa voice remote can be coming with it just by ticking the box. Otherwise, if this is selling the Cube by itself, well, how you gonna set it up? So I do think the Cube itself will come with this type of remote. Right. More about the Fire TV Cube. So since filming my last tech news rain video, if I scroll down, we have the specs. So as we know, octa-core processor. So Amazon will name this to be faster than the previous second generation Fire TV Cube. By the way, I absolutely love this device and I will continue to use it for many years to come. This is very, very special for me as probably my favourite Amazon device. But anyway, octa-core, 16 gig internal storage and 2 gigabytes of RAM. So they're not saying sin. So this has 16 gigs of storage and 2 gigs of RAM, and the new one's gonna be the same. Honestly, I would have liked to see 32 gig, but I was expecting it to be 16 gig because Amazon don't listen to us when it comes to internal stores. But hey, we now got a USB port, so we can plug a 2 terabyte up to a 2 terabyte into the Fire Cube, and you could use that as internal storage, which will be awesome. You don't need to buy an OTC cable, folks. And as for the Ethernet port, don't bother using it because it's only 100 megabits. The USB port. Yes, I would have liked to see 1 gigabit Ethernet port, but instead it's 100 megabytes. So bit of a downfall there, Amazon. So if you're gonna use the Fire TV, if you have decent Wi-Fi, use Wi-Fi when it comes to the cube. Don't use the Ethernet, because otherwise you're only getting 100 megabits, which is more than enough for streaming. But if you got really good Wi-Fi, I would strongly recommend using Wi-Fi. If that would have been a gigabit Ethernet port, I would say use Ethernet. But the fact is 100 megabits, I would recommend using Wi-Fi. That's if your Wi-Fi's better than 100 megabits. If not, definitely use the Ethernet port. So now is more details of the Alexa voice remote Pro and how it won't come with a 3rd generation cube, but you gotta buy it separately, which really will £175. But I do assume that it will come with this type of remote system. If not, Amazon better gonna activate it, because this needs a remote, right? Even if you use your voice, it still needs a remote, right guys? So I hope this has helped you out. And by the way, if you've already got a 2nd generation cube, you're thinking of upgrading, don't, because the 2nd generation cube is a brilliant device, and honestly, besides from the hardware, you're not gonna tell much difference at all, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.